To all the US viewers and good morning. Good morning to US viewers and good evening to Indian viewers. This is Radhakrishnan. I would like to host today's Astrology for You by Dr. K.V.N Prasad. Dr. K.V.N Prasad has done his doctorate in medical astrology. He has an MBA in systems and finance, and he works as a senior program manager in one of the leading software companies. He is passionate in occult sciences, an experienced astrologer, a palmist with around 20 years of experience. Wow. He uses more scientific techniques in assessing planets' strengths. Yes.
You have to mute YouTube. You have to mute. You have to mute your YouTube.
Yeah, I have done that, sir. I think I have done that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Coming back to Dr. Prasad's, basically, he has got almost 20 years of experience, and he uses more scientific techniques in assessing planets' strengths, their position in horoscope chart, and also verifies the same by palm reading for predicting life events. He also had solid expertise in supporting areas including Vastu Shastra, numerology, and handwriting analysis, and offer practical solutions to specific problems. Dr. Prasad has done his PhD degree in medical astrology, detecting cancer using astrology. Wow. He also received gold medal for this fantastic research. He'll be able to identify if the person will get a cancer disease in his her lifetime. If so, when? That's how he uses astrological things to predict the cancer for his people. So basically, Dr. Prasad uses different astrological methods like stellar nodal astrology, DNA astrology, and Parashari. He cross-verifies the predictions using palmistry and numerology. I can keep on telling about Dr. Prasad. Now, today we have Vidya Vachaspathi, Dr. K.V.N Prasad. A warm welcome to Dr. Prasad.
Thank you, Radhakrishnan. Good morning, good evening to all the viewers, and thanks for the wonderful introduction.
Dr. Prasad, everybody wanted to generally start any program in a very nice way. But I wanted to start the program in a different way. Don't mistake me. Okay. You work for a very big software organization in a very senior position. I also work for Aruba, Hewlett Packard Enterprises, a technological giant. Now, tell me, in this tech-savvy world where enormous innovation and technology is being used, Dr. Prasad, do you want me to still believe Jyotida? That's a googly from me. I'm sorry, Prasad.
Good googly. You are using a perfect googly. Today is the opening IPL match between CSK and Mumbai Indians, and then you are starting with the googly to me. But I really like this question. You asked a very wonderful question. Right, it always keeps in our mind, right? So with all these technology innovations and all that is happening, do we still need to believe in Jyotisha Shastra, right? Astrology and all that. I just want to give one small few examples, right?
Please,
and then that will lead us to think about it. So basically, right, if you look at technology innovations, right, we see only the successful technological innovations only. Okay, but there are so many hundreds and thousands of scientists are working throughout the world. They not now, even for so many hundreds of years, right? But we see only few of them coming out, right? So if you look at the success rate of technology innovation, it is only 8%. Only
Oh,
8% of the technological innovations are successful. 92% are failure. These
oh,
numbers are there in published by Harvard itself. You can Google it. You can see Harvard HPR, Harvard Business Review, their magazine. Somebody did the study and then doing it, right? So
okay,
again, we
okay.
also see, right? You see so many entrepreneurs, so many scientists. They will be researching so many things, but only few of them will get successful, and few of them fail. But in
Okay.
this case, and most of them are failures only. Success rate is only 8%. And then, like you rightly said, I'm in Silicon Valley, California, USA, right? Here is full of startups. People do startups. I came to know about this word called serial entrepreneur only after moving to California. Until then, I never heard of that term called serial entrepreneur. That means that a person will start a startup, and then once it is successful, he will sell it, or if it is failure, he will close it, and then after a few years, then he will start another startup, like that. Serial entrepreneur. I mean, in movies, you would have seen serial killer because the guy who keeps killing people. Here it is in a more positive way, serial entrepreneur, right? So like that.
Okay.
If you look at those entrepreneurial, those startups, right? The success rate again is only 5%. 95% of the startups fail. The question, what I think, I mean, as a researcher, as a engineer, what I ask, why is 8% of technological innovation only is succeeding and 92 is failing? Technology innovation is technology innovation. Why
Correct.
only 8% is succeeding? I mean, that 8% of those innovations, it may come from with the same person or a different multiple people, right? So what? That means there is some other external factor is deciding that success or failure. If technology alone is deciding the success, then all the innovation should have been success. It should be 100%, but it is not.
True.
But it is not, only 8%. That means there is some external factor or factors playing role in it. What
Okay.
is that external factors, right? What are those external factors, right? I think Jyotisha, planets are the external factors because planets influences our body, influences our mind. Whether we like it or not, the planets above us influences it. Whether we believe it
Okay.
or not, it influences us. Why some people think certain way, why other people won't think certain way. Even if the same brothers who are brought up in the same family, but still one brother will be very courageous, very bold, very extrovert, and other person will be completely quite opposite, right? Why is that happening? Right? So that means there is some external factors are there. That is nothing but planets and their influences. Right?
Okay.
So again, that is what another thing is. What I specialize also. Say for example, you have an idea. You want to do a startup. Right? So then, if you want to do the startup using astrology, Jyotisha, I can tell whether this business, this your startup, your innovation will be successful or not.
Okay.
If successful, when it will be successful. Okay, the time period also I will get, and I mean I will tell. So far, I've been pretty accurate in those predictions.
Okay.
Right? So it's always better to verify to ensure that so that you are putting your full all eggs in one basket. Then we want to make sure that that succeeds, right? But when you look at it, startup success rate is only 5%, and technology success rate is only 8%. So the chances are very, very minimum. So you don't want anything to be to go ignored, right? So okay, hope I
Great.
clarified this question.
Oh, it was a very good thought which you provoked. So still there are certain external forces which decides the success and failure of even the technology and the entrepreneurs. Thank you, Prasad. We will come to the question.
Yeah.
One nice thing, no, astrology cut across the country, region, and beliefs. The first question is from our neighboring country, Pakistan. Uh, One gentleman, Irfan Cheshti, Assalamu alaikum, sahab. Date of birth is 10th August 1992. The time is 9 a.m. The place is from Sargodha, Pakistan.
Okay.
So his question is, have you taken the input, doctor?
Yes, I got it. I
Yeah.
got it.
Thank you. Thank you. His question is, जॉब होने की चांस हाँ जॉब कब होगी? I will combine this question being the first caller. Don't take it as two questions, doctor. Will I get a job? If at all, when I will get it?
Okay. Okay. So this time is kind of little approximate time only,
Okay.
because based on this time only a girl child can be born.
Okay.
So it may be few minutes off, or forward or backward. But either way, based on the current situation, um he has a good chance getting the job in the next few months before February 2021.
आप इरफान जी आप अंग्रेजी से जानते हैं नहीं तो डॉक्टर प्रसाद कह रहे हैं कि आपको जॉब तो जरूर मिलेगी फरवरी 2021 के आसपास आपको अच्छा जॉब मिलने के लिए चांसेस है
he
ठीक
should
है
he should he should take this offer, take this job. If he misses February 2021, then after that it will become very difficult for him to get a job. Basically, whatever the job he wanted, he may not get it, so
और एक चीज इरफान जी आपको जरूर फरवरी 2021 में एक मौका मिलेगा जॉब तो मिलेगा आप इमीडिएट उसको एक्सेप्ट करना अगर आपको मिस किया हो तो बाद में आपको जॉब अच्छे जॉब जो आप चाह रहे हैं वो मिलने बहुत मुश्किल है तो जो भी फरवरी के आसपास जो जॉब मिल रहे हैं वो इमीडिएट आप खींचना ठीक है दिस इज एडवाइस फ्रॉम डॉक्टर प्रसाद
yeah, it is from now to February, not that, say for example,
Okay.
you get some job next month, don't
Okay.
wait until February to get another one, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So from now till February, you got very good. आपका अच्छा चांस है जॉब मिलने के लिए आप घबराओ मत ठीक है विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट अच्छा the next question doctor can I go to the next question
Yes, please.
yeah the next question is from very nice name Keech Murthy maybe his short form maybe Krishnamurthy he has asked for a person K.V.N. The date of birth is 23rd November 1988.
1 minute. 28 November.
23rd, doctor.
23rd. Okay.
Yes, sorry.
23. Yeah. November.
11, 1988.
Okay.
The time of birth is 3:18 a.m. early morning.
Okay.
The place of birth is Srirangam, Trichy. You can use whichever is convenient for you, doctor.
Yeah.
I hope I have given this input to you.
Yeah, Srirangam.
Yeah.
Srirangam Trichy. Yes, I got it.
Yes. Doctor, the question from to you, doctor, from Keechmurthy for K. Venkatraman is, when childbirth can be expected? Maybe he is asking for his son, maybe. When childbirth can be expected? Over to you, doctor.
Okay. So, okay, Mr. For Mr. Venkatraman, right? For childbirth, we have to see both husband and wife chart. We cannot just go by one person, right? It will be only half 50%. 50% thing, right? So this person is Kanya Lagnam and Mesha Rasi. Okay. So currently he is going through Rahu Mahadasha and Buddha Bhukti. So based on this, uh, hmm, yeah, it is delayed childbirth only. Okay.
Okay.
Delayed childbirth, they need to take treatment, medical treatment. If they do it, then there is a
Okay.
good chance that it will happen by
Mhm.
March 2022. Okay, so I mean,
Okay.
again, I'm just looking only about this person's
One
horoscope.
particular
I
Jasper,
don't
correct.
know his wife's chart. If her wife's chart is very strong, then it will happen. It can happen right now till before 2022. Okay.
Thank you. I'm sure, Mr. Krishnamurthy, you got your questions answered. I request you to subscribe to Dr. Prasad the YouTube channel and put a like in his Facebook. Doctor, can I go to the next question,
Yes,
please?
yes, yes.
Yeah. The next question is from Raut Ekambara Rao.
Mhm.
Sir, Namaskaram. My son R.S. Yogi, he's asking for his son. The date of birth is 13th August 1989.
Okay.
Time of birth is 1:55 a.m.
1:55 a.m. Okay.
Yes, doctor. The place of birth is Kharagpur.
Kharagpur, is it?
Yes, yes. They call it by while you say they call it Kharagpur, but while spelling it Kharagpur.
Karak, oh, with this all this spelling,
Correct.
Kharagpur is which state?
Kharagpur is West Bengal. Kharagh Kharagpur.
Yeah. Okay, 1 minute. KHA Kharagpur. Okay. Kharagpur,
Yeah.
Bihar is there, West Bengal is there. Which one?
Uh, Let me ask if he is able to share. Mr. Ekambara Rao, it belongs to which state? Is it from Bihar or is it from West Bengal? If you can answer, we'll be able to have more prediction, exact prediction. I think we will. Can we wait for the reply or can we go to the next
Yeah,
question,
yeah,
doctor?
we'll see. He should um
I'm just browsing the chat and the reply is yet to come.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay. We'll move to the next one.
Next question. The next question is from Mr. Balram Mishra. Uh, Pranam sir, good evening. The date of birth is 29th March 1992,
Mm-hmm.
4:13 a.m.
29 March. Okay.
Place
Okay.
is Bhubaneswar,
Mhm.
Gurda, Odisha.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
District is Kurda,
Yeah, yeah.
Khudha,
I got it.
Khur.
I got it.
Yeah.
I think he already came.
Oh, acha.
I remember this name. So yeah. Hello. Radhakrishnan. Okay. Let me. Are you able to hear me? Okay, that's fine. Some technical issue. He may rejoin. So, what is the question, Mr. Balram? Is will I be a good, renowned, and name fame advocate in my life? Okay, financial condition. So I will answer only one question, Mr. Balram. Um, so I hope you are interested in your name fame as an advocate. Uh, right? Okay. So based on this chart, Mm, name, fame. I'm checking. Okay.
Sorry, Prasad, there is a
Yeah. There is
technical
some
issue.
network issue. Yeah.
Technical issue at my end.
Yes, no problem.
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
checking Mr. Balram's chart. I'm going by with the first question
Okay.
is name and fame. So he's running Rahu Mahadasha, Mars, Lagna, Lord, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Uh, I think, in my opinion, the name fame is not there, unfortunately, right? But you
Okay.
will be successful
Okay.
as an advocate, uh, good chance. But whether I'm assuming he is looking for like to be a top advocate or something like that. At that part, I doubt that may happen. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
This
No,
is my reading.
yeah. That's input from you. I hope you have got his question answered. Doctor, I move to the next question.
Yes.
This is from Paddy MDS. Maybe Padmanaban IMG or something. Paddy. Yes, he's written. Padmanaban. The date of birth is 19th August 1973.
One
1908.
minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Yeah.
19th August.
1973.
Okay.
Place is Palur, Kadalur. Palur.
Time,
Palur.
time, please.
8:05 a.m.
8:05 a.m. and it's Kadalur,
Kadalur. Palur. The name of the town may be Palur.
Palur, Tamil Nadu. Okay.
Yes, yes. Can I go ahead the question, doctor? Are
Yes.
you ready?
Yes. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
He's asking better long-term financial aspect, whether to continue in the same job or switching, which will be good. So he feels that with the current scenario, whether it is better to switch job, keeping the long-term financial aspects in mind. Over to you, doctor.
Okay. So currently he is going through a Mars Mahadasha. Okay. So this period is not that great, right? Even if he chooses, it will be troublesome only. So after 2022, things will get better. Okay. But whether it will improve the financial situations, um, I'm not seeing that bright future in financial improvement. But again, this time is not accurate time, so this time I have to see, right? So based on this time, it's not there. But anything, if he wants improvement, it's only in the Rahu Mahadasha. That is after April 2022.
Okay, okay. Mr. Padmanabhan, hope you got your question answered. Better to be where you are now till 2022. After that, you are going to have a bright future. That's what doctor says. Kindly subscribe to Dr. Prasad's YouTube channel and like his Facebook. Doctor, the next question. Can I go next question or I have? Yeah,
Yeah, you can go
uh,
ahead.
yeah. Aditya P. Okay, the date of birth is 20th June 2006. Very nice, no? 2006, 2006. Very nice date of birth. This, I think, is a boy, maybe around 14 years old. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Place of birth is Thiruvannamalai. You got the date of birth correct, doctor?
Date, I got the time.
Yeah, time is 4:45 p.m.
4:45 p.m. Okay.
Thiruvannamalai, the place of birth.
Okay.
So this boy is asking a question.
Thiru- Tiruvannamalai. Okay, got it.
Yes, doctor.
Some places they're spelled as THIRU. For some cities, they're writing spelling as TARU.
Are you
So
Tiruvannamalai? But
it is
generally, it is TA. Are you? You got it, doctor? No
yeah, I
problem.
got it. I got it.
Yeah. The question from this young boy is, which academic streamline is more suitable for my future, for his future?
Okay. So he is currently Mahadasha, right? So which time period? To 2024, 2024. I think he will. He may end up in some technical field.
Okay.
Technical
Okay.
field is engineering, technical.
I see. I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Good. Good.
yeah.
So Aditya, study well and wanted to see you as a very good engineer, a very a professional in technology in the near future. Wish you all the best. Thank you, doctor. Uh,
Yeah.
just one more thing on the. I also keep a lot of general questions for you.
Okay.
Can I ask one question, doctor? Not for me, don't worry.
Okay. No, you can also
I,
ask earlier. No problem.
no, doctor. I'll ask you on an offline so that that's how I would like to be with you. Now, see, while I studied, we all studied there are some 9 planets, right? You also would have studied there are 9 planets, right?
Yes.
Now, Earth is, along with the Earth. Now, tell me, doctor, where is Pluto? Should we still have to consider Pluto and Earth as one more planet? What is that? I'm really getting confused. Some of the scientists says Pluto is gone. So, what our astrology says about that? Thanks, doctor. Over to you. I'm troubling
Yeah.
a lot today with my questions.
Yeah, and yeah, again, very, very interesting question, right? Very
Yeah.
common, yeah, it's thought-provoking questions. These are, right? So, I mean, like you, when I studied, right, Pluto is one of the ninth planet in the whole list what we studied, right? So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Pluto. If you just go look at the history, Pluto was added as a ninth planet by the scientific uh, industry is people is only in 1930.
Oh,
Okay,
oh, I see.
until then it was only 8 planets, so there was no ninth planet in the
Oh,
scientific world. In the scientific world, okay.
okay.
So I'm just going to first take the scientific worlds what they've taught us and what we have studied, you
Okay.
right, and then I will come to the astrology, the Jyotisha part of it. Okay,
Please.
so scientific world, Pluto was added only in 1930, and I think somewhere around 2005 2006 they said it's no longer a planet, and then they said they will remove it, whatever reasons they say. I'm not going to go deep into those reasons, but it is not there. So now kids who are studying in schools, they will not have Pluto as the ninth planet in their science textbooks, but we
Okay.
had it, right? Now let me come to the Jyotisha. So Jyotisha astrology, the Vedic astrology, our sages, rishis, they identified these three planets as well. Oh, okay, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto as well. They identified it, but they did not consider it as a part of astrology, right? So astronomy and astrology, two different things, but they are
Oh,
very closely connected. Astronomy is the physical science study of the universe, right? So there you see these physical planets, right? okay, these planets are there, they are revolving around sun, it takes so many minutes, so many hours, whatever those the elliptical cycle it takes to finish one elliptical cycle, that orbit, right? But when it comes to astrology, astrology is basically astronomy plus logic. You are adding logic to it. What is the logic? We are seeing how those planets are influencing humans. Okay, that is what we are seeing. Okay, yes, Pluto exists. Our rishis knew about this much before the scientific world identified it and neglected it. But when it comes to astrology, Vedic astrology, they said we are not going to consider Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, all the three, right? Why? Why they did not consider? Let me give one simple few reasons, two reasons, right? Two, three reasons. If you look at it, we all get a light from sun, right? And then the light reaches other planets as well, and then those planets reflect that sunlight to earth and we receive it. That is why it is different. Okay. So if you look at it, how long the sunlight takes to reach earth is 8.3 minutes. Okay, sunlight from sun to us to earth to reach, it takes 8.3 minutes.
Okay.
The same thing, if you take for Uranus, it is 159.6 minutes. That means what? 2 hours 39 minutes approximately, right? And for Neptune, it takes 4 hours, 4.1 hours to reach the sunlight to reach Neptune. And for Pluto, it takes 5.5 hours. So the light has to go from sun to that planet and then from that planet to come to us. That's the reflection, right? So that is why that influence we have different planets influence we have. That is why you think differently, I think differently, my son will think differently, right? Every person thinks different. Why? Because every person has a different influences of these planets on us, right? So that is the thing. That is number one reason. And number two reason, if you take the evolution, the orbit cycle, right? The farthest planet right now, what we consider as per astrology, is Saturn. Saturn takes 30 years to finish. So in an average human life, we say 100 years, that person will complete, at least see, 3 cycles of Saturn revolution. Okay. And if you go to Pluto, guess what? It takes 248 years to complete one elliptical cycle for Pluto. How many janmas we have to take to see the one cycle? It is
True.
negligible. It is very negligible. There is no influence at all of those planets on us, right?
True.
That is the reason. And if you take Neptune, it takes 164.8 years to finish one round, one elliptical round. And Uranus is 84, right? How many people are living 84 years? That person alone can see one revolution, right? So so these are all the reasons why in Vedic astrology we have ignored these 3 planets including Pluto.
Oh.
But in Western astrology they consider these 3 planets, right? I don't know now what they are going to do with the Pluto. And again, a lot of our Indians also, the modern astrologers, I'm saying modern like who have learned astrology in the last 30-40 years, they are also considering, some people are considering these 3 planets. But I
Oh.
personally do not consider because of these reasons, right? I'm going by the rishis, what rishis have taught, right? Because even if I think, put my thought process, it is very negligible. It doesn't make sense. See, why I'm emphasizing on the reflection is, let me give one very simple example. Say you have a kitchen, you have all the ingredients. If your mother goes and cooks, let's say sambar or dal or any item with the same ingredients, you will get one taste. If your wife goes into the same kitchen, same ingredients, if she cooks the same item, the taste is different, right? And say if your daughter or some other person comes and then cooks, the taste will be different. But it is the same sambar, it is the same dal, it is the same any variety. The ingredients are same, kitchen is same, utensils are same, everything is same. Only the person cooking is different, right? The taste differs. Same thing, right? So that means what? We are adding value to it. So that person is showing a reflection of their experience, their knowledge, or their influence. So, like that, these planets also will reflect differently on human bodies based on the sunlight. If it is the same sunlight, it is reflecting from Saturn or Jupiter or Pluto. What is the difference? We are getting directly sunlight. We are getting even quicker in 8 minutes, right? We are getting in 8 minutes. Why we have to wait for a Saturn to come and give us? Because basically, if you take Saturn, it takes 79 minutes for sunlight to reach Saturn, right? So, and then it is coming back. So, why it has to do? So, basically, the sunlight is the key, right? The reflection.
Okay.
So, this reflection, the influence of these planets are so negligible, so it really doesn't make sense to follow it in the astrology field. Okay, but astronomy, yes, it has been recognized by our sages. They knew about it, they have documented it, but they did not consider it for astrological predictions. And I also don't consider them for my astrological predictions. Okay, hope I
Uh,
clarified.
uh, Thank you so much, Dr. Prasad. Today I've learned a new word you beautifully coined. Astronomy plus logic becomes astrology. Ah, wow. I'm just getting more, curious to learn astrology. Thanks, Doctor. It was very, very, thought-provoking, and how these distant planets will not have any impact on us. And you have beautifully explained. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you.
Go to the next question. Can I go, Doctor?
Yes. Let's go to the next.
Divya Shekhar. Hello, sir. This is from a brother named Divakar. Date of birth is March 12th, 1994.
Mm-hmm.
Place of birth is Kanchipuram.
Time.
Oh, she has not. In spite of my repeated time, she has not put.
Okay. We'll go to the
Um,
next person.
yeah, Divya Shekhar, madam, please tell the time of birth. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to predict. We will wait for you. Once you give the additional key input which is required to predict. Okay, yeah. Doctor, we'll hold this Divya Shekhar question. We'll move to the next question. Name is uh, Debarghaya, Debrghya. Debarghaya.
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Yeah,
DEBR.
Debarghya.
Okay.
Debarghya.
Okay.
Uh, Date of birth is 4th March 1993. Time of birth is 6:30 a.m.
Okay. Place
Guruji
of birth
job, no. Place of birth, everybody is missing something other. Place of birth is not given.
is not. Hmm. Okay.
तो गुरुजी जॉब छोड़ के शेयर मार्केट बिजनेस बनाना चाहता हूँ, क्या इसमें सफल हो सकता हूँ? प्लीज बताइए. I request our
Yes.
viewers, please say, Dr. Prasad will definitely able to give you very precise, accurate predictions based on your input. Unless you don't share the
Okay.
three key
Vidya
inputs
Shekhar is Kanchipuram time 9 p.m. Huh?
they have given now.
Yeah.
Okay, just a minute.
Are you able to see it?
I think you would have given top. No, I'm browsing. If you could see that
Yeah, I
file,
can see
Doctor.
it. I can see it. Okay, 1 minute. 12th March 1994. 12th March 1994, 9
Yeah,
p.m.
9 p.m. Okay.
9 p.m. Kanchipuram, right? Okay. Uh, Kanchipuram. Okay, Tamil Nadu. Okay. What is the question?
One minute. Um, this is for Divya Shekhar, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. When he get married and whether he will buy asset, he can ask take one. When he is asked for his brother Divakar, when he will get married, Kalyanam, when?
Yeah, okay. So currently he is running Shani Mahadasha.
Okay.
Then after that is Buddha. Marriage is a delayed marriage only for this person. Um, So basically, for this person, if some alliance comes right now, there is a good
Okay.
chance that he may get married from now till before, you know, April 2021, in the next 6 months. 6 to 8 months,
Oh,
there is a good chance. Okay. Don't delay or don't ignore the alliances for some petty reasons or excuses. Okay, marriage is a compromise. For this boy, he has to, the planetary timings are not that great, so
okay.
it's better to compromise and then move on instead of
So
waiting for the big list of
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the requirements are.
It is better to accept whatever a good thing or fair thing comes between these 8 months and getting married. Am I right, doctor? That's what
Correct,
you wanted to
correct,
share.
correct. Don't wait for the best. Don't wait for the best.
Okay, Divya madam, wish you all the best for your brother to get married in the next 8 months. Anyhow, you got till 8 months to choose whatever comes within that lot, the best one, and go ahead with that. That will give him a good beginning. Delay will have some impact based on his planetary position. That's what Dr. Prasad says. I hope we have answered one of your question. Okay. Um, uh, can you go to the next question,
Yes, we'll go to
Doctor?
the next one. Yes.
Yeah. Um, Rao CH. Subbarao Chebruluru. Okay. Date of birth is 8th October 1981.
Okay.
Uh, Time of birth is 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Place Ongol, Andhra Pradesh.
Okay.
Uh, Mr. Rao wanted to know about career prospects and job position, Dr. Prasad.
Okay.
Over to you.
So career, he's Mesha Lagnam and Makara Rashi. Okay. So currently he's going through Jupiter Guru Mahadasha. So career is, I mean, career is good. I'm not seeing any problem for this person. I mean, again, I'm going by this time. This is very good, so no problem at all for this person. Okay, the Jupiter Mahadasha is not that great, but currently it is very good. It is very good until June 2021. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Good, good, good. Just one more question from Ariel Moran.
Mhm.
Um, I think Ariel Moran has not shared the details. He's asked only the question.
Okay.
Uh, we will not be able to do anything with the question. He has to share the full
What is the
detail. But he
question?
said, question he said, Though I have studied MBA and MPhil, I did not go to job. And why, if at all, I want to go for a job? Which job is better for me? Some of the text are missing. That's what he feels. Did you get it, Doctor? Edelmaran's details? No.
Yeah, I think he contacted earlier, but it's better to post the date of birth. I don't want to misunderstand, mix up some other Maran to this person. All right.
Okay.
So Maran, please post your date of birth and time.
Yeah.
I will check. Okay.
Yeah, right. Doctor, we were just talking about that Dibargya, that one person where that place was no, not. He said Kolkata. I'll share the details once again.
Yes.
Name
Yes.
is Dibargya. Date of birth is 4th March
Oh, 1 minute.
1993.
1 minute.
Please, 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 please. Sorry.
DEBA.
R
Mm-hmm.
GHYA.
Okay.
Date of birth is 4th March 1993. 4 3
Yeah.
1993.
1993. Time
6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m.
Place of birth is Kolkata.
and Kolkata. Okay. Mm,
Yeah. Can I share his
yes.
question, Doctor? Yeah.
And ask the
Thanks.
question.
I understand that he is currently on a job.
Okay.
He wanted to know whether I can leave my job and come to share market business. Will I be successful here? Over to you, Doctor.
Okay. Mm, okay. Saturn Mahadasha. Currently is going to Saturn Mahadasha.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking. Okay. Saturn Sun period. Okay. If he goes to share market, I don't think he will be in a position to make the money what he is thinking of.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So and moreover, the current timing is also, I mean, that's fine. Nah, but I don't think he will be in a position to make big profits.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Yes.
His name is something different. Can you have yes. Okay.
Yeah.
We kept one question as pending that is regarding that Raut Ekambara Rao
Uh,
Kharagpur. You answered that?
California,
No.
yeah.
West Bengal actually. It is
Oh, West Bengal.
13th August 1989.
Mm-hmm.
Time is 1:55 a.m.
Okay.
Kharagpur, West Bengal.
Kharagpur, West Bengal. Okay. Okay, good.
He has short series of question. I think, sir, I desire to his bride star, Rasi, city, and time of marriage. So many things. He wanted to know his bride's star, Rasi, and time of marriage.
He wants to know the brides. Okay.
Sir,
I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. I think I have to say I won't be in a position to answer that question. Not only me, I don't think any astrologer can tell, okay, this will be the star, this will be the thing, it is very difficult. There are so many factors in marriage, all right? Okay. If you ask what type of bride you may get, yes, that we will be able to tell.
okay.
But it is, I mean, even if we tell, it will be like a hit or miss. I don't want to tell hit or miss type of predictions. Uh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, but probably he was so much, depending on all the factors which are going to come in the future. Anyhow, we wish him that he gets a good bride with a good star, good Rashi, and wish him all the best. That's the only thing which we can do currently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll move to the next question. This question is the name shows us opulence. He has asked for a person called Guha. The date of birth is 7/1/1991, 7th January.
1991. Okay.
Yes, doctor. Place is Varanasi.
Time?
7:14 p.m. 1914.
1914 p.m. Varanasi. Okay.
Yeah, Guha. Okay. His question is a very, very tricky question, doctor. How will be my wife? Is she different religion? Throw some light on my wife's characteristics. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, cool. Good. Uh, Interesting question. And so he is Karkata Rashi, Karkata Lagnam and Kanya Rashi, Kuha belongs to.
Okay.
And so there is a good chance that his spouse will be of either a different religion or a different caste or a different culture, different place. Some foreign element is there for sure.
Oh,
And I think it could be a love marriage as well. Okay, it could be a love marriage as well, and wife or I mean, so the spouse will be very beautiful spouse, and at the
okay.
same time, uh, that person will be little slow. Slow in the sense like she will do things at her wish. You
Oh,
cannot
oh,
you cannot expect, hey, okay, you do this work for me. No, be prepared for it. She will do whenever she wants to do. You
okay.
cannot, you won't be able to tell her, force her to do.
For sure. Okay, okay,
Force her to do. She will do whenever she feels like to do.
oh, okay, okay,
Okay. So you
okay,
have to, this person has to make her feel to
okay,
do things. Okay.
okay. Great. Opulence, Guha, you got the input from Dr. Prasad. Yes, some different culture, different caste, religion is in the offering for you, but she'll be on her own stay. So thank you and wish you all the best. So I will move to the Edil Maran question. Can doctor? Can I
Okay.
share
Yeah.
that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
He has asked for S. Pradeepa.
Okay.
Date of birth is 15th January 1976.
Okay.
Birth time and place is 1:45 p.m.
1:45 p.m. Okay.
Salem.
Salem. Okay. Just 1 minute. Okay. Salem. Okay.
The
Uh,
Edil Maran's question.
mhm.
Now, I have a doubt. I think I'll ask Edil Maran. This time, Edil Maran has asked for S. Pradeepa, but
Mhm.
the question is not there. But the question is, though I have studied the MBA and MPhil, I did not go to any job. Why, if at all, I want to go for a job? Which job is best for me?
Okay. Okay. See.
There's a confusion, doctor, whether it is for Edil Maran or Pradeepa. I'm still leave that based on that Jatakam, you can tell. They can
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So the thing is, right? That is where the karma comes into picture. Okay.
Okay.
So education is one side, one part of our life, right? And then how you want to do your karma, right, is other part. So for doing the karma, it's not necessary that one should have been educated. It's
Okay.
totally independent two things. Okay.
Okay.
So yes, this person might have studied, MBA, MPhil, or whatever, but this person has chose not to apply, not to do job. Okay,
Okay.
if she applies Pradeepa applies for a job, I'm sure she will get a job right now. Okay, especially right now, she is running Shani Mahadasha, and Shani Mahadasha is going to be until 2028 of May. She already lost a good amount of time. Okay, only 8 more years left. So this 8 more years, again, please make use of this 8 more years. For this person, Saturn is placed very well. So please, if she tries, she will get a job.
Okay, okay, great. Doctor, maybe we'll take one more question.
Yes. Okay.
This is from Sriram Balakrishnan on behalf of my wife Maithili. The date of birth is 23rd September 1992, Doctor.
23rd September 1992. Yeah.
9:15 a.m.
9:50 a.m. Okay.
15.
Oh, 1 5. Is it okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
9:15 a.m. Place of birth is Karaikal.
Oh, Tarika.
The question is seeking for Doctor. I have got all the input. Have you?
Yeah, 9:15
Yeah,
a.m. Karaikal. Yeah, I got it.
yeah. Thanks, Doctor. So the question is seeking for a long-term job opportunity. When can we expect such happenings in the near future?
Okay, long term. Hmm. So I'm assuming this person is working. So currently she is going through Shukra Mahadasha until 2031 November and Rahu Bhukti. Okay. So this person's life is up and down, ups and downs
Okay.
only. So I'm not seeing a very steady path career for this person. Okay. So right now
Uh-huh.
Rahu Dasha is not that great. There are ups and downs.
Okay.
From January 2022 to September 2024, that time will
Okay.
be a steady period. Then
Okay.
after that, also Shani period is also good. Uh,
Okay.
mm, yeah, from 22 till 27, 28, the period will be good. But
Oh.
again, there will be ups and downs. So this
Okay.
person's chart is bound to have ups and downs.
Okay. Okay. Great. Maithili Madam, Mr. Sriraman Balakrishnan, hope you got the message from Dr. Prasad for your wife, Maithili Madam. I'm sure that after 2022, she would have a good period with some ups and downs. That's what Dr. Prasad has predicted. I request you to kindly subscribe to Dr. Prasad's YouTube channel and put your like on the Facebook of Dr. Prasad. Prasad, we have almost the run out of time. It is 11:30 p.m. in India, and they're also around 11 a.m. in California. Probably would like to have a closure on today's live, and we'll go for the next episode. Your views, please, Doctor.
Thank you so much. And it was very wonderful session today,
Great.
especially to Radhakrishnan. You threw googly at me today.
Uh,
And
not,
all and
not
all the best.
intentional, Doctor.
Sorry, what is
Thank
that?
you so much. Thank you, viewers. Continue to encourage us. Visit our website and subscribe to the channel and talk to doctor on offline for all your other queries. He'll be able to
Yes.
address this. Thank you,
So for
doctor.
US,
Have a good day in US and good night from India.
so for you, for people, you can directly text me on my number. The number is put there, right? Four
Okay.
zero eight 9095867, or you can go to visit my website astrology foryu.us and then
Okay.
post a message. Then I will be able to answer and then take a private consultation for you. Thank you very much and have a nice
Thank
day.
you.